Hey, how you doing? It's your girl Pumpkin Spice. You guys are tuned in right now to the Speak and Spoken Show. Hey, I know it's been a little while since I jumped on here and haven't spoke. Your girl's been busy. She's been doing her thing. Your girl now is doctor on period. Just finished my doctorate and I finished my psych MP. So I've been working and hustling, getting these coins and do what I do best. But I'm back, bitches! And I have so much to talk about tonight. Like, let me tell you, I'm going straight into Angela Reese, baby. You know why? Because me and my sister was having a great conversation about that the other day. It's like, why we always got to tune ourselves down every time. You know what I'm saying? Like what she did, that's what you're supposed to do when you're playing sports and you're playing ball. It's competitive. Like everybody know you gonna talk shit. You gonna do the most to distract the other team, or you gonna let them know, listen, I'm that, and I don't see you. On period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why was that such a big problem? I hate the fact that whenever we're confident in ourselves, or we're trying to gain respect, or let it be known that we need to be respected, or we're being assertive, then we come off as being aggressive. But when our other counterparts do the same thing, it's not an issue. I am so tired of us having to dim our light just so other individuals can stand out or so they can feel comfortable around us. But listen, I'm not dimming nothing. I'm finna shine brown like a diamond, like my girl Ruby say. But yeah, I totally agree with her. And then for Miss the Biden lady, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I love you guys because you guys are doing what you need to do. But since when did the losing team get to go to the White House? But if the shoe was on the other foot, would we be going to the White House? You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. But shout out to the girls, LSU, on the national championship in UConn. And, I really like the fact that she came back and she explained the reason why she is going to go to the White House, just to support her team. And she still stand on what she stand on. But at the end of the day, it's a team. There's no I in team. And she's going to go and do what she needs to do. But President, I need to recant and you need to apologize to these girls on a national platform just like you went on nationally talking about you want to invite Iowa. Nah, babe, we ain't doing all of that. We ain't doing all that. But anywho, so it's late night. I just really wanted to jump on here because I had something on my heart that I really wanted to speak of. I actually just finished my first TV interview, or not interview, but like a girl chat segment on Sister Sandra's show on Afro TV. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It was a great experience. Everyone was super nice. I was elated. You know what I'm saying? I was a little, how I do. So that was a great experience. So I just felt like I should have jumped on and kind of talk a little bit more, because when you're doing TV, things are timed. You don't have the extension, and the people really don't get to hear or know what you want to say. And the biggest topic was yes. What is your yes? And I did have a lot more to say, but not enough time to say it. So I said, little things that, would stick in someone's mind or someone who is going through something or at an issue. But for me, my biggest yes is, coming from a parent, immigrant parent, who came to the country to make a better life for herself. And in the process of her coming here, she conceived a beautiful queen by the name of Willa, aka Pumpkin Spice, with my father. So, that being said, whatever her dreams were at the time, she had to put those on hold to focus to provide for her beautiful queen and to make sure that that queen is able to come and stand 10 toes down in a society that is not really for us, and we have to work 10 times harder to prove our point when we're doing the same things as our counterparts. So my mom was an immigrant, came to the country and had me. So for me not to be able to be great and be greater when she came here to provide, to do better in life, that would be selfish of me. So I take all the things that I do in count. Like, my mom worked and bust her butt for her to put us in a position where we're allowed to provide for ourselves and if to provide for each other. I got four of the siblings. If they needed any finances or any issues or needed some money, then I should be able to give that to them and vice versa. And our mother set us up for us to be able to do those things. Coming from a small town from Lake Worth, LW, you already know how we do 561 ace in your face on period. Coming from a small town and, getting picked on because I was not, you know, what they call beautiful, my dark skin color, the way I wore my hair, and back in the 90s, being Haitian wasn't the thing. You know what I'm saying? So being Haitian body odor and calling you Haitian, that was like the way they ridiculed you back in the 90s, and going through those things. And I thank God that I was able to come out on the other side, and I had the family that I had to make us feel important, and this is what our ultimate goal is, this is what we're here for, and not let that take me to a space, because we know now these individuals, the bullying is totally different than how it used to be back then. And I have me having that strong mind and not letting it take me to a space that I shouldn't be in. So that is my why, and then now that I am a mother of a beautiful queen, my why is to make sure I provide for her, set her up like my mother set me up and then some, and so she doesn't have to work like I'm working, teaching her finances and what life is about, how to manage, balance, credit, money, and all the things that she needs to survive in the world, and setting her up to the point where she doesn't have to do all the extra 20 things I did, but I started at 1, but you're going to start at 20. That's my goal, and that's what I want to do for my daughter. So whenever I have any opportunities that she's able to be present, I allow her to see the work, the hustle, the bustle. So when you see the money, or you see mom in a different position, you saw what it took for her to get into that space that she's in. So, me just setting a legacy and building the brand, the name, and putting my child in position so she could be able to fend for herself and provide for her family, and her family provide for her family. So that's the ultimate goal. We call that generational wealth, putting ourselves in position. A lot of individuals don't get that opportunity because, when they turn a certain age, is you got to go get out my house and figure it out. Where for me, my mom want to keep you there as long as possible to make sure your financials is where it need to be for you to be able to get out of here and succeed in life, where a lot of individuals don't get that opportunity. So I want to, take the time to tell her I love her and I appreciate her, because she was more than a mother. She set the foundation for us. She didn't throw us out to drown. She set us up for success, and I appreciate that, because a lot of people don't get that opportunity. Don't get me wrong, I was a little rebellious a little bit, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I knew what my ultimate goal was and where I wanted to be in life, and seeing people struggle was not my thing. I'm not trying to work like that. I want to be able to provide for my family, still be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm not going to work 5-6 jobs and then have a big old house I can't even lay in my house, and then turn around, got to go back to work. No, I'm not doing that. I want to have my big old house, and I'm going to be able to go on vacation for a whole month and know my bills is paid and I'm good. That's the ultimate goal. One of the ultimate goals. So that's just what it is, just making sure you do what you need to do to create those steps you need to. And, we got some bumps in the roads. We get bumps in the roads, but at the end of the day, you got to look at what's your end goal. Where do you want to be? Where's the light? Where is the end of the tunnel for you? You know what I mean? Not everyone wants to be millionaire, billionaires. You know what I mean? People just want to live comfortably, be able to provide, and that's okay, because that's what you want for you. So at the end of the day, don't look at what everybody else is doing and trying to compete. Do what is best for you, your situation, and wherever the man above is leading you, and what the Holy Spirit is giving you. So at the end of the day, don't try to compete. Don't try to compare, because no one's ever going to show you the bad. They always present you with the good. So you have to go through your trials and tribulations, and for you to be able to speak on that, and those testimonies now become your story of success. So, embrace everything that comes with it. It may be hard at first. You may have some bumps in the road, like I said before. People may not appreciate it. People may not support it. But if it's your dream, it's something you want to do, go hard, go full throttle, and always be ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And I say that all the time, because you never know where your opportunity will present itself. So you could casually be at a party and not knowing P. Diddy would jump in the room, and you know, you just being who you are and just being funny and interacting and doing things, and the person just saying like, okay, who is this? Okay, all right, so hey, who are you? What the, you know, so whatever you are doing, if you're doing modeling, make sure your comp cards be on beat. If you're doing podcasting, make sure you have your resumes on beat. If you, whatever you do, whatever comes with that, for you to be able to present it to somebody, business cards, whatever the case may be, always be ready. Excuse me, always stay ready, so you ain't gotta be get ready. So always be on point, because you never know when the opportunity is going to present itself. So wherever space you in, own that space. Walk in there like, I got this, because you never know who's in that room. And when you go to a place, always leave your stamp in there, babe. Leave your stamp in there. So when they leave, they be like, oh, who was that girl? Or who was that? Because people going to remember stuff like that. Because when opportunities present itself and they feel like you fit that space, your name going to come up in there. I'm telling you. There's a lot of things that I have, because I have a book and I have stuff that I want to do this. I'm doing this. I'm going to do it. And when I go back, I'm like, wow, I hit everything on my book. Like everything I'm doing, I'm checking it off. I'm not getting them done when I want them done, but I'm getting them done. So I just say, you know, embrace life, enjoy it, listen to that little voice, and just allow him to, you know, gather that allow him to guide that way for you, because don't try to control your life. Just live in the moment, be safe, responsible, you know what I mean? Set your boundaries and do what makes you happy, and just live life. And in the process of doing that, you create those generational wealth finances and educating your kids, or providing for yourself and your family, and just enjoying and embrace it, because it's not promised to everybody. So create those moments, and whatever issues you have with someone, you know, it's not that big that we can't make it right, because you never know what's going to happen. So I say all that to say, what I say, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep this short. I just want to jump on here and just put a little bit out there. Today was a great day, and I'm super elated of all these opportunities that are coming this way, my way. And yeah, you guys will hear a little bit more from me, see me a little bit more, since I'm treading towards the end of the light, you know, that DR in the front. So yeah, I'm back. I'm stepping out, showing face, and I'm gonna do what I do best. And I thank and appreciate each and every one of you guys who support me, who's been there. Shout out to my family, because without you guys, I wouldn't have these opportunities that are coming my way. And I'm super excited. And just follow me during this journey. And you know, you never know. Thank you guys so much. Y'all tune in to Speak and Spoken. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, IG. It's Pumpkin Spice, PUMKIN Spice, SPICE07 on IG. Facebook is Pumpkin Spice. TikTok is Pumpkin 3.Spice. And you guys have a great day, and I will chat with you guys next week. Bye.